Those upside-down tacos were delicious, but the food is only half of the fun. Our sponsors from Georgetown Square Wine and Liquor have the perfect drink to pair with it for your Cinco de Mayo parties. Thank you, Steve, for being here.
Thank you.
So what did you bring with you today?
So when you're dealing with spicy foods, you know, you're looking for something that's going to cleanse your palate so that you can enjoy the next bite, right? New York State wineries make some of the best world-class Rieslings that are available to you locally. Buy local, folks. These Rieslings are outstanding. What you'll find is as you're consuming the wine, it'll cleanse your palate, gets rid of some of that heat that's been building, and it makes it easier for the next bite that you can now enjoy the food. On the other side of that, besides the wine, we're going to be making a really nice cocktail today, too. This is called grapefruit margarita. And reason grapefruit juice, again, because that's a nice, subtle way of reducing the heat on your palate, okay? So what
You had me at margarita, so I can't wait to see how you make this.
Well, being that it's Cinco de Mayo coming up, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So what we need to do here is we need 2 ounces of tequila. You can use any tequila. We're using Casamigos here, a little more. There, that's about 2. Then we need, let me put that over here so we can see, a little bit of triple set, about 3/4 of an ounce. Okay, put that down there. And we need, you can't have a margarita without fresh lime.
Can't forget the lime. That's the most important
part. So we squeeze
part.
a fresh lime in there, just a half, just to get it going. That's about right. Nice fresh grapefruit juice.
That looks
Fill her up.
delicious.
And one last ingredient, simple syrup.
And
About
describe the
1/4
taste for
ounce.
those out there watching. What does it taste like for this?
The tequila or the triple set is an orange base. Okay, tequila, as you know, from can have its own unique flavors.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the reason for the mixing, the reason you want to put simple syrup in it is to tone down the bite of the grapefruit. Okay, to make it, again, to help you with this building the heat on your palate.
Sure.
So shake it up, pour it in, grab
The
a
lime
little
on
lime,
the side.
and there you go.
And do you
Nice and
recommend
simple.
any type of salt or tahini
You could do
around
the
the
salt,
rim?
but with all the spices that you already have, like for example with the upside down taco, let's lay off the salt. You want to be able to. You don't want to add more salt to your palate already.
Sure.
This way, it's much cleaner. Again, it refreshes your palate so that your next bite, the next taken down, you'll be able to taste the full flavor of what you're eating.
Wonderful. You never would think to pair wine, or at least I don't really think about pairing wine with spicy like tacos or something, right?
Yeah, Rieslings go very, very well. They're nicely chilled, so it's a nice refreshing coating to your palate. Again, what the idea being is you want to cleanse your palate for the next taste. That's why, you know, when you're pairing wines with foods, if you pair them properly, everything tastes much, much better. Okay,
So let's talk about tequila too, because there's different levels of tequila, but every tequila makes a delicious drink, correct?
Oh,
the one you use
yes.
today, is it mid-level or?
Well, Casamigos is considered mid-level upper. They also make a reposado and an añejo that you could use. I would not recommend it in a margarita. Blancos work perfectly, okay, to make the margaritas. Unless you have a special flavor that you'd like, you can always use a reposado or an añejo to mix in there. Generally speaking, reposados and añejos are meant to be consumed straight on the ice, things of that nature.
And for those watching today, I'm sure you're thinking about Cinco de Mayo, and tequila comes to mind, but any other sort of drinks that you would recommend for Cinco de Mayo?
There's lots of cocktails that can be made. Palombos, you have, now with all the canned cocktails that we have available, there's a ton of them there. That you don't even have to mix them, folks. You can just buy the can, pour it over some ice, and you're ready to go. So there's quite a few different cocktails. This would also go good with a watermelon margarita. Okay, would also pair very, very nicely with the upside down tacos. Another one that I didn't have the opportunity to bring a blender, but you can also make what's called a chichi, which is a pina colada with some orange triple set in it, so it tones down the pineapple. But again, that creaminess of it cleanses your palate for the next bite.
Very nice. And what are we making for tomorrow's daytime Corks and Spirits?
Let's see, we have...
mint julep, I heard from Kentucky
There's a
Derby.
beautiful mint julep that's being made that they're doing a huge thing over at Hartman's Distillery.
Yes.
They had this 200-gallon container made. They're going for a world record with it. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and that's on tomorrow.
2 big celebrations in one weekend. Kentucky Derby, Cinco de Mayo, a lot of different options for folks to grab their delicious cocktails. Thank you so much for being here, Steve. As
Thank you,
always,
Tom.
you are amazing. Again, be sure to tune in tomorrow and every Thursday when we're joined by our sponsors from Georgetown Square Wine and Liquor for our weekly Daytime Corks and Spirits segment. We'll see you then.